adopted, but I've been raised as an American citizen, so in theory, I should know. I should be able to pass this test. So I'm really interested. I've been wanting to do this for a while, actually. Um, and I figured, why not today? I think it'll be interesting. You guys can certainly play along if you want to. Um, Definitely encourage that. If you guys want to play along, that'd be fine by me. Anyways, so hopefully it's not too political. I don't think it is, but let's see. Let's see. So there's this test called Civics Questions, a website. I meant website. This is where I'm taking it. So 100 citizenship test questions. Now this is apparently the 2018 test. So we'll see. Let's begin. This test contains all 100 US CIS naturalization test questions and answers in random order. Click Show Answer to see the correct answer to the question. Wait, so it doesn't name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. Well, there's World War I and II. There's also, let's see, Korean War, the Cold War. It's not actually going to give me I can't actually take the test. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess these are practice tests. Let me see if I can find. I guess we could do the practice test. I don't know if 100 questions though. Well, there is World War I. There's World War II. There's the Cold War. There's the Korean War, the Vietnam War. Lots of wars. There's also, let's see here. Well, Civil War is 1800s. Yeah. I mean, it only says one, so. Yeah, World War I, World War II, Korean War. I guess, okay. So, the Cold War doesn't really count because there's no actual fighting. There's no technically fighting. I got it right! Oh, I can't say it. Okay. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? The 13 stripes symbolize the first 13 colonies of the United States. Well, before the United States. 13 colonies. The first 13 colonies. Because the stripes represent the original colonies. Because there were 13 colonies. Yeah, so, yes, I got it right. What is the freedom of religion? The freedom of religion, it's basically the government cannot make a law that that prevents an American from practicing a religion. So, like, for example, they can't make a law that would prevent a Catholic from practicing their religion, and like everyone has the right to practice whatever their religion is. Pretty much as a summary. Let's see. Yes, that's correct. And there's no national religion. Like sometimes there are some countries that do have like national religions, I believe. The United States doesn't have that. Who was the first president? George W. Just kidding. George Washington. I mean, it is George W. George W. Bush. No, it's actually Benjamin Franklin. I'm just kidding. It is George Washington. George Washington. I got it right. Yeah, you could just say you got it right and whatever. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Let's see if I can get the order. So, it goes president, vice president, secretary of state, then it goes, I'm trying to remember the order. So it's president, then vice president, then secretary of state. Right? Yeah, secretary of state. So basically, it would go, well, like Donald Trump, whatever. Then it would go Mike Pence, and then it would go Paul Ryan, and then they just go down basically they go down like the list of, or do they do something else? Wait. No, okay, sorry, I'm getting confused. Yeah, they go, the vice president, then it's the secretary of state, then it's the speaker of the house, and then they go down each of the what you would call it, the bureaucracies? No, bureaus. Whatever. Vice president is next. Oh man, I don't remember the order. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star Spangled Banner. Yep, by Scott Keys. Right? Yeah, I got it right. Name one U.S. territory. There's... Is Puerto Rico not one? No, Puerto Rico's not one. I think we still have Guam. Yeah, we have Guam. Virgin Islands. The U.S. Virgin Islands. We don't have the Philippines anymore. That's long gone. I think we still have Guam, though. I might get it. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Guam. Oh, got it. Puerto Rico. We do have Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Oh my god. Puerto Rico. U.S. Virgin Islands. I got that one. American Samoa. Northern Mariana Islands and Guam. Yeah, I got it right. When must all men register for the Selective Service? 18. Yeah. When they turn 18 by January 1st, right? 18 and 26? Interesting. I guess that's like some what you may call it, like, I don't know what's going with that. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism and also space race. For communism. Yep, there we go. Got it right. We elect a president for how many years? 4, and sometimes 8. Maximum 8. But 4. 4 years in a row. It's 4 consecutive years. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? To abide by the law. Is that all we make? To everything like, isn't there something like about to like respect the rights of the other citizens? Respect the rights and freedoms of other citizens. Isn't that one too? Let's see. Give up loyalty to other countries. Defend the Constitution and laws of the United States. Got that one. Obey the laws of the United States. Serve in the military if needed. Actually, they're debating this. But technically speaking, the women do not have to serve in the U.S. military as of now. I know they have been debating whether or not women should actually be required to register for the Selective Service when they're 18, just like men do. So, that is the thing. Serve the nation, do important stuff, be loyal to the United States. Yeah, I got it right. I got to abide the laws. And, by saying preserve the rights and freedoms of other citizens, basically defend the Constitution and laws. Did I get it right? I got it right. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Yeah, there are 50 states. Yeah, okay. Got it right. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Got it. Why do some states have more representatives than other? It's based on population. So you always get 2 senators and then 1 representative based on a ratio of the population. Based on population. There you go. You got it right. Name 1 state that borders Canada. Toronto. Just kidding. There's Michigan. There's Montana. There's Washington. There's Idaho. There's... What else is there? Oh man, what else? Maine does not. There's Vermont. There's New Hampshire. There's Connecticut. New York. Is Pennsylvania bordering? Yeah, Pennsylvania. I think I am overachieving right here. Michigan. Did I say Michigan? I think I said Michigan. Yeah. There we go. I think we won that one. Maine. Okay. So they do say Maine. I guess yeah. Oh yeah, it does. So it doesn't really technically. It doesn't border water. Whatever. Idaho. Alaska. Really Alaska. Alaska. I forgot Alaska. But we did good. We did good. We did good. I got it right. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? To vote? Vote? It's not... Yeah, it's a responsibility, right? Uphold the law? Only for United States citizens. You need a passport. Be educated. It's just not a responsibility. Wait, only for United States citizens. Taxes? Right? We have to pay taxes. It's not really a responsibility. It's more like you have to pay taxes if you work. Get a job. I don't know. Oh, I just said voting though. I said vote. I didn't say voting. Serve on a jury. Yeah, we do. Yeah. When called. I got it right. Okay, I said voting. I said voting. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Well, there's the Powhatans, there's the Cherokee, there's the Sioux. That's all I remember. The Aztecs were in Mexico. The Incas were in like Brazil, South America. Anyways, I think I got that one. Sioux, yeah. Iroquois too. Cherokee, yep, got it. I got it right. What are the 2 parts of Congress? There's the House of Representatives and the Senate. Yeah. There we go. Got it right. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? They can vote. Vote is the number 1 way. They can call their representatives to get a. They can propose a law, propose a bill. Excuse me. Propose a bill. They can peacefully protest. Blah 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 blah. Get educated. Yep. Vote. Join a political party. Help with a campaign. Join a civic group. Join a community group. Give an elected official your opinion on an issue. Yeah, that's basically what I just said. Call senators and representatives. That's what I said. Although, yeah, okay. Publicly support or oppose an issue or policy, run for office, write a newspaper. I don't know if that's necessarily participating in their democracy, but whatever. I got it right. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? Basically, the Founding Fathers wrote the Constitution. George Mason was responsible for doing so. Right? Yeah. was written. Founding fathers wrote that. Yeah, I got both of them. Got it right. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? You have the freedom of expression, you have the freedom of religion, you have the freedom of the press, petition, the right to assembly. Right, is that all of them? Did I say all of them? Let's see, I said speech, I said the press, I said petition, I said assembly, I said religion. Yeah, there we go. Whatever. Got it. Swap. Got it right. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? They can actually change the drinking age, but if they make it lower than 21, they have to pay a tax. They have to pay higher taxes. They can, technically speaking, they can legalize marijuana if they wanted to, but I mean, technically they can't, but they can, unless it's brought to the Supreme Court. They regulate education. They are in charge of education systems, put schools, that sort of stuff. They can hold voting things. Basically all like the local stuff. Provide safety, give a driver's license. School and education, got that. Provide protection, yep. Give a driver's license, yep. Improve zoning and land use, yep. Provide safety, yep. Got it right anyways. What is the supreme law of the land? The US government. wait, no. I meant the Constitution of the United States. I almost got that wrong. Wow. The Constitution is the law of the land. Got it right. What is one reason colonists came to America? To escape religious persecution. God, glory, and gold. For territory, they wanted money because they thought that the United States had a lot of gold, which they were not right exactly about until, I think, the gold rush. And to spread a religion. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, same thing. Got it right. What did the Declaration of Independence do? It freed America from the British. Yep, said it was free, declared our independence, the same thing, and that's what it did. Got it. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Purchase. The whole area, and Thomas Jefferson bought it. Got it. Louisiana was a lot bigger back then. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the United States. Name one of the writers. I know this. James Madison. Got it. I got it right. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Got it. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Who is it now? Joey. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know this one. Nope, I don't know this one. John Roberts. Got it wrong. First one I got wrong. How old do the citizens have to be to vote for president? 18. Although they can, if they're going to be 18 before the primaries, they can actually register at 17. But they have to be 18. Yeah, they have to be 18. Get it right. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? It freed the slaves in the North. Did not free the slaves in the South. It freed all of the slaves in the North. It's actually wrong. It's actually wrong. It actually did not free the slaves in the South. We had to work a little bit more to get the slaves out of the South. Technically, they were free, but they were not free. Like, you can't just free slaves from a different country, which is basically what the Confederates were. They had to escape to the North in order to be free. It wasn't until the Civil War ended where all slaves were then freed. So, I got it right. Because you can't just free someone from another country. You can't do that. You have to be able to get them all out of there in order for them to be free. I mean, by law, they were free, yes, but they weren't free. It's a common misconception. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Got it right. Name one state that borders Mexico. We got Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, California. I don't think they're count. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they did count California. Okay. I guess if they're gonna count Maine, they might as well count California. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? The federal government can enforce the law. They can have a president of the United States. The Congress can make laws. The president can pass and veto laws. The Supreme Court can determine whether the law is constitutional or not. That's what they're going for. Okay. Fine. I got it wrong. Or did I? Yeah, I got it wrong. Whatever. Same thing, though. It's the same thing. Those are the responsibilities. They mean under the preamble of the Constitution. Whatever. Yeah, fine. I'll say I got it wrong. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. 9! I got it right. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2 years. Right? 2 years? Because senators are for life. U.S. representatives are for 2 years, right? These are 4 years. Crap. No, it's 2 years. Right? Yeah. I'm thinking about 2 terms. Got it right. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. There's the 14th. No, not the 14th. The 15th Amendment, which grants all men to vote, the right to vote, all African American, Mexican, etc. to vote. The 19th allows all women to vote. The 23rd? I think the 23rd changes it to 18. Changes the voting age to 18. We did 15, we did 19, we did 23. What's the 4th one? I don't remember. But I got it right still. Oh, Potax. Okay, right. Let me say that right. What is the Statue of Liberty? It's the statue was given to us by France, and it's in New York in New York, off of Ellis Island. Oh, where? I said New York though. Okay, right. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? Mike Pence. Got it right. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because they wanted to be freed, and they didn't like. There was no taxation without representation. That's what they said. No taxation without representation. Yep. Got it right. 13 original states. Okay, let's go for all 13 just instead of 3. There you go. Let me make sure here. So we got Massachusetts, we got New York, North Carolina, South Carolina. Then there's Delaware. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's Maryland. There's Virginia. There's Pennsylvania. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's Connecticut. Rhode Island. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's New Jersey. There's Maine was not one. Georgia. Let me do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Missing one. We got Delaware, we got Massachusetts, we got New York, North Carolina, South Carolina, Maryland. We got Virginia, we got Pennsylvania, we got Connecticut, we got Rhode Island, we got New Jersey, we got Georgia, we got New Hampshire. It's the last one, right? I think it's New Hampshire. Right? Rhode Island. Yeah. Let's see. So we got New Hampshire, we got Rhode Island, we got New York, we got Pennsylvania, we got Maryland, we got North Carolina, we got Georgia, we got Massachusetts, we got Connecticut, we got New Jersey, we got Delaware, we got Virginia, we got South Carolina. Okay, we're good. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Secretary of State. And then the Speaker of the House. Oh no, it's the other way around. It's the Speaker of the House. I always get those two confused. I always mix them up. Because I always think it's the Speaker of the House and then it's the Secretary of State. Okay, I got that wrong. I always get those two confused. I always get them confused. Always. I always do that. I always forget which order they go in. And then, it's the president, the vice president, then it's the Speaker of the House, then it's the Secretary of State, and then it's all the other departments. Name one right only for the United States citizens. We have the right to remain silent. Anything you can say can. We have the right, the freedom. We have the First Amendment. We have the freedom of expression. Then we have the right to bear arms. We have the right to remain silent. We have the right to deny court. We have the right to privacy. We have the right. We have the right to pay taxes. We have the right to vote in American elections, in president elections and local elections, general elections. We have the right to. We have the right to run for president if we meet the requirements. Actually, I don't. There's only natural born citizens. So I don't have the right to become president. But I do have the right to serve in office. Anyways, let's see. Vote in a federal election, run for federal office. Okay, so those are the ones that they were going for. Okay, I still got it right. I would not be able to be a president, though. No one. Oh my god, it's not no one. Apparently, I'm going to fail a reading test. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Mississippi. That's an easy one. And then the other one. What's the other one? The other one's Colorado? Isn't it the other one? Or is it the Rio Grande? Maybe it's that one. Missouri? I know it's Mississippi. It's the longest river. Missouri River, yep. You got it right. Name the U.S. war between the North and South. It was the Civil War. War between the states. Got it right. How many amendments does the current Constitution have currently? 27. 27. Yep. Got it right. Name two national U.S. holidays. We have the Independence Day, July 4th. And then we also have New Year's, which isn't really, it's not truly national. So this is in general. So we have Christmas is not necessarily national, but is kind of national. We have Independence Day. We have President's Day. We have Martin Luther King Jr. Day / First American Day. Wait, no. Crap, I messed that one up. We have Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We have Columbus Day / First American Day. I got that. Whatever. Yeah, I think I got that one. Got Independence Day. Memorial Day, Martin Luther King Jr., Columbus Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas. They did include Christmas, Veterans Day, Labor Day, blah, blah, blah. What is the rule of law? I used to know this one. Are they talking about the right to remain silent? Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law? You have the right to an attorney. Anyone, if you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Is that what they're talking about? Everyone is possible. Oh, that's what they're talking about. Okay, I got it wrong. I don't know. Who signs bills to become laws? The President of the United States does. However, if the President vetoes a bill or law, if the President vetoes, then the Congress can overrule if they get enough votes. Who is the governor of your state now? I have no idea. Don't know. Wait, who is my governor? Oh, jeez, I don't know that. I know my representative. I don't know my governor. Do I? No, I don't. I don't know my governor. I don't know. Sure answer. Oh, I don't want to say that. Okay. I'm not giving you my address. Thank you very much. Yeah, no. North. Oh, I think I knew that. Yeah, I knew that. Because they just had, like, the election recently. I think I knew that one. Whatever. You know, it was mail. I wasn't paying attention. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Got it. What? Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Oh, actually, that one I don't know. It's not Pelosi, is it? No, that's Representative. Elizabeth Warren? No. I know Orrin Hatch was for Utah. Uh, Paul Ryan isn't for Virginia. No. There's Jeez, maybe I don't know. It's not Pelosi. Barbara Comstock? Is she? She's not a senator. She's a representative. Crap. I don't think I know. Unless it's one of the ones that I just named. Let's see. Give me your answer. Tim Warner and Kim Kaine. Mark Warner, Tim Kaine. Yeah, no. I knew Tim Kaine, but in what month do we vote for president? Whatever your primary month is. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. The way that they asked it doesn't make sense. In what month do we vote for president? The president. I mean, it's whenever your primary election is, but there's also November. Right? Is it November? Yeah. There we go. I guess okay. Yeah, they mean like the final elections. Yeah, not the general presidential elections. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? He advocated for American rights, or all rights, make African Americans equal rights, civil rights. He was a civil rights activist. Gave a speech too. Fought for civil rights. Worked for got it right. What is the economic system in the United States? Are you talking about dollars? The U.S. currency? Dollars, nickels, quarters, pennies? That? Are you talking about that? The federal bureaucracy? Federal bank? Capitalist market? That's what they were talking about. Okay, fine, I got that wrong. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? He was in World War II. When was the Constitution written? 18... 18 something. 1820s? 1850s? 1800s? It's 1800s? 1787. I got that wrong. I didn't think it's written. I guess it would make sense. 1780s. What does a U.S. Senator represent? Their state. Represent their state and their Senate. What are two cabinet level positions? Secretary of State. The Secretary of State. And technically the Vice President. There's also the Advisor, president's advisor. This first lady, does that count? Does first lady count? The state, there we go. Attorney General. Vice President counts, yes. Attorney General, okay. See, yeah, it goes Vice President, then it goes Speaker of the House, and then it goes Secretary of State. I always get this confused. Got it right. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? 1776. July 4th. Although technically they completed it July 2nd, 1776. And they signed it all. Actually, no, they didn't sign it all. Technically, believe it or not, the Declaration of Independence was not finished on July 4th. That is a lie. It was technically finished around August of 1776. But it's probably going to say July 1776 because that's what most people associate that with. But actually, we weren't actually declared free because there's actually a long legal process. People sugarcoat this. It was all finished and signed July 4th, but it wasn't a thing until August. Something like that. But most people say it's July 4th, 1776, just to make it easy. Got it right. What did Susan B. Anthony do? She fought for women's rights and, suffrage movement. Got it right. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald J. Trump. And that's the only time I will ever say that name on stream. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001? It was 9/11. 9/11, terrorist attack. Planes hit the Twin Towers. It was aiming for, there's rumors, one landed in Pennsylvania, although there's rumor that it was heading for the White House. And the other one hit the Pentagon. And it also was huge terrorist event that changed America forever. That's why we have airport security now. Like that's why you have to have that long process of check-in whenever you go to an airport and you're going into the United States. You have a whole long process. You can't just walk in anymore. You have to you have to wait in line for like hours before your flight because people can't be trusted because people do dumb things. It's really sad. And I don't, whatever. And it was also infiltrated. It was by Al Qaeda, the terrorist group. Got it right. What is an amendment? Amendment is a change to the Constitution, basically an addition to the Constitution. There you go. We got both. House of Representatives has how many voting members? 537. No. The House... The Senate has 100... Yeah, I think the House of Representatives have 537, right? 435. That's change? No. Oh, where did I get 537 from then? You're wrong. I don't know. I think I need 435. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? The right to bear arms. The right to remain silent when arrested. The right, freedom of speech. Or the main civic rights. They have the right to vote. They have the right to pay taxes. They have the right to... Yeah. I think I got that. Religion, freedom, assembly, the right to bear arms. Oh, I said that, yeah. Did I say that? Yeah. Lord Baron Man is raiding his party of 5. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. And thank you, Twitch, for saying if a raid is offensive, moderate in chat settings. Wow, Twitch is assuming some things. Twitch is assuming some things because I literally just got a pop up if it's offensive. Moderate Twitch settings. But thank you so much for that raid. I am doing well. I'm currently taking the United States Citizenship test because I'm curious if I would pass. Right now, I think I'm doing quite fine. But thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Graucon? Welcome. And welcome, Lord Baron Man. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to Flame Army. The Flames behind right for you. Amazing. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. Welcome. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? He helped free the slaves. I'm assuming that's what they're going to say. Yep. 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 And he was the first Republican dude. But we're not going to go there. Who was the president during World War I? That was Woodrow Wilson. Right? Yeah. Got it right. I just thought it would be interesting to see if I could pass this. And I didn't feel like playing a game today. This is my game today. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? The Civil Rights Movement? Is that what they're talking about? Yeah, there we go. Tried and succeeded. I think. Yeah, they tried and succeeded. Kind of. Got it right. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? I actually don't know this. I don't pay federal income tax. I don't need to. I don't do that one. I don't need to. I'm not the age that you need to do that stuff. So I don't actually know this. I think it's June something. I think it's like June 30th, isn't it? Isn't it June 30th? I don't know. I don't actually have to pay federal tax. I think it's June, but I could be wrong. April? Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay it. That's awkward. I don't pay it. I don't pay federal tax. I'm not at that age yet. I'm almost at that age, but I'm not. I don't actually pay that. Got it wrong. That's not fair. Although I did take econ, so I probably should know that one. What are the two major political parties in the United States? The Democrats and the Republicans. The donkeys and the elephants. Yep, I got it right. What is the capital of my state? Richmond. Easy. It's because I'm in Virginia. Got it right. What does the judicial branch do? It determines whether or not the laws are constitutional. Yep. Basically what I just said. Got it right. What do we show loyalty to? when we say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Be sure our loyalty to the flag. There we go. Got it right. We elect a US president, oh my gosh, senator for how many years? Technically until they retire and for life. Although I think it's like that's how long they can serve. I think it's technically isn't it every 4 years? Or is it until they retire? I think it's until they retire. It's one of those two. 6 years. Nope. 6 years. I guess you do have a re-election. They can serve until they retire, but they often get re-elected anyways. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Got it. Who did the United States fight in the World War II? Germany. Or the Axis powers. Italy, Japan. Yep. I'm gonna say I got that right because it's the Axis powers. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. That'd be funny if they would ask, when do we celebrate July 4th? That'd be funny. I mean, some people legitimately ask. The sad part is some people actually legitimately ask, when is July 4th celebrated? I'm not joking. There's been a thing on Twitter where people have asked when July 4th is celebrated. I'm just like, you think that one through for a second there. You think that one through for a second, okay? Just think that one through. I got it right. What does the president's cabinet do? It advises the president. Gives the president advice. Sometimes he takes it, sometimes he doesn't take it. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what's now, but we're not going to talk about that. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. We got the Civil War. We got War of 1812. That was it? We had the French and Indian War. And that's pretty much it. Technically, we did assist with the French Revolution. But I don't know if that's actually going to be included. Show answer. Spanish-American War, Civil War. We got the Civil War and the War of 1812. Mexican-American War? Spanish-American War? Whatever. Same thing. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives right now? Paul Ryan. Right? Yeah. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? He represented Pennsylvania, and he also invented electricity, apparently. Invented multiple things. He also suggested that the national bird should be a turkey, apparently. Somewhere it said that Benjamin Franklin said that it should be a turkey. He also was very influential in setting up what's it called? Daylight savings. He was also responsible for daylight savings. He's the one who made it a thing. Starts the first 3 liberties. U.S. diplomat, the same thing. Oldest member of the Constitution. Yeah, I said that. They just like to make it all fancy. Who was the president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Delano Roosevelt and Harvey Hoover. But Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Got it right. Name one branch or part of the government. We got the executive, the judicial, and the legislative branch. Also the courts. They allowed the courts, president, and Congress. Okay. Got it right. Who is the commander-in-chief in chief of the military. Right now, it's Donald Trump. Think about that one for a second. And just let it sit there. It's also the President of the United States. Got it right. Who makes federal laws? The federal government. Congress. Congress makes the laws. President signs the laws into the bills into things. And then the judicial approves of the law. Well, basically says, well, if the Constitution or not. Okay, got it. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? The Atlantic Ocean. Got it right. What ocean is on the west coast? Pacific Ocean. Got it right. What is the political party of president now? Unfortunately, it's the Republicans. I'm just going to let it sit there, because I'm not going to say anything more than that. I'm not bashing any of the parties. I'm just saying, unfortunately, he's a Republican. Take that as you will. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President of the United States is. Got it right. What does the Constitution do? He's a communist! We can't say that here. I can't say that here. Shh. What does the Constitution do? It establishes the laws of the land. Is that what you want? Basically. Let me see if I got that right. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? The inalienable rights. The right of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Which is inspired by John Locke, except it replaces property with pursuit of happiness, because the southern states did not like the fact that there was property involved, because that made it seem like it was going after slavery. Got it right. Name your U.S. representatives. Robert Comstock. It's Pelosi. And that's pretty much all I know. Oh, there's also some other people. Oh, man. I just got the one that I know. Comstock, got it. There's Connolly. Yeah. Those people. Pelosi isn't actually she is part of it, but she's not necessarily a representative. She's part of Congress. Got it right. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? African Americans. And although it used to be the Indians, and then we kind of killed them all, so we went with the Americans. Yes, we enslaved the Americans. We enslaved the African Americans. Or technically the Africans, because they weren't Americans. They were just Africans. They weren't African American because they weren't Americans. So, yeah. You got it right. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, that's all I remember. Provide for the Is there something about tranquility? The established Justice League. Yes. We established the Justice League. That'd be amazing. I got it right. Who vetoes bills? The president does, and then the Congress can override. How many U.S. senators are there? There are 100. Let me just think about that one for a second. Yep, there are 100. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. And also the people, because we will riot the government if they become too powerful. For I am Batman. For I am Batman. Right? Something like that. Somebody's parents got it. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. That is one problem. There's one big problem. There's also the fact that South Carolina decided to leave the United States because they didn't want Abraham Lincoln to ban slavery. Even though he wasn't planning on it, he just was going to ban future slaves. But, whatever. At least we got it done and over with. States right there. I got it right. Gosh darn it, South Carolina. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? The first Americans, Indians, Native Americans, whatever you want to call them. The first Indians, the first Americans, the whatever technical term you want to use, they were the Indians. Whatever you want to call them. Whatever you want to call them. I got 90 questions out of 100 right. Well done, try again. We got 90 out of 100 correct. So I am a United States citizen. That's good. I passed. I am a citizen. I got 90 out of 100. So I got exactly 10 wrong. Wow. That's actually pretty good. I'm impressed with myself. I'm impressed. You know, not bad. I didn't know who the heck I didn't know who my senators were. I didn't remember. I also didn't know who my governor was. So, there you go. I also didn't know what the date was to file federal income tax because I don't need to. So there's that. Well, we did well. Let's take the reading test, shall we? Oh no. There we go. Wait, can we actually take this? The content of the reading test focuses. You cannot be. Oh, that's what the reading test is. Oh, I thought they meant like. I was thinking that. I guess it kind of is. I thought the reading test was actually like an SOL basically. You know how they always have those like reading tests. Oh my gosh! Thank goodness for that. All right, here are some sample tests sample reading test sentences. Actually, that makes a whole lot more sense. So, sample reading sentences. Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. Alaska is the largest U.S. citizen. Yeah. Alaska is the largest United States state. U.S. state. I failed that one. Citizens can vote. George Washington was the first president. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. The president lives in the White House. The United States of America. I failed that one. I failed that. The president of the United States is elected by the people. The White House is in Washington, D.C. There are 100 senators in the U.S. Senate. Washington is on the dollar bill. Washington is the father of our nation. It'd be really funny if one of the sentences was like, Donald Trump is the best president of the United States. Donald Trump. It'd be funny. It would be funny if they made someone say that. That'd be funny. Whether they agreed with it or not, it would be funny if they made someone say it. I don't think you can do that, though. Writing test. Okay, what is the writing test? So, I have to write one of the sentences? Wait, I just have to write those? Once you write one of the 3 sentences correctly, US CIS will stop administering. I only have to write one of the 3 sentences? Okay, fine. Alright, where's a piece of paper? I gotta write these sentences. I'm not gonna prove it to you guys. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna write these down. I got a pen. So, Alaska is the largest U.S. state. I thought it was Texas. I thought Texas was larger. I guess Alaska is larger. Citizens can vote. So I already passed the test by now. Columbus Day is in October. Washington was the first president. Independence Day is in July. July 4th is in July. Lincoln. Okay, yeah, landmass, I guess it is, yeah. Then Texas is the second largest, right? And then I think it goes after Texas, I think it's California. Is that California or it's New York? I forget. I know Texas and Alaska are the 2 largest states, though. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. I'm not going to write all of these down, guys. And just to show you that I'm actually writing them down, here you go. Here you go. And they're backwards for you, so that's even better. Is this I don't think, yeah, I wrote it down, okay, whatever. Alright, so now we're actually going to take the real citizens test, guys. Hang on. No, not that one. I'm going to take the real citizens test. The one over here. Anyways, there we go. Alright, I'm taking the real one now. The Sporkle quiz. Naming all 50 states. Here we go. But, here's the thing. I am not going to be allowed to skip any. I can't skip. I have to do them in order as they're given. So, let's go. Play quiz. Nebraska is this one. Alaska is this one. Indiana is Indiana. Oklahoma is this one. Alabama is this one.
For the best deal.
Jesus. Those ads. I was not good at that. Florida. Tennessee. Illinois. Delaware. Ohio is here. Virginia. Louisiana. Oregon. Michigan. New Hampshire. South Dakota. New Mexico. Pennsylvania. Georgia. West Virginia. Missouri. Wait, that's Minnesota, that's Missouri. Hawaii. Kentucky. Mississippi. Utah. Rhode Island. Arkansas. Iowa. Vermont. Nevada. Washington. Maryland. New York. Colorado. Connecticut. Maine. Massachusetts. Minnesota. Idaho. Arizona. North Carolina. New Jersey. Wyoming. Oh, crap. Oh, the one state that I got wrong. South Carolina. Kansas. North Dakota. Wisconsin. And California. Let's try again for 100%. Okay, let's go. Illinois is this one. We got South Dakota. We got Rhode Island. We got Alabama. We got Iowa. We got Washington. We got Maine. We got Wyoming. What's this one? Jeez. I got the... Try again. That's the second one that I got. Oh my gosh. It's always Wyoming. It's always Wyoming. It's always one of those states. Utah. California. Texas. Iowa. South Carolina. Massachusetts. Tennessee. Oh my gosh, I'm blind. I meant to click that one. Let's try again. It's gonna take like 50 times to get this right. Texas. Alaska. Louisiana. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Sorry. Alabama. Georgia. Florida. Maryland. Montana. Let's try it for a second time. Wyoming. Idaho. Connecticut. Delaware. Maine. Rhode Island. New Mexico. Iowa. Hawaii. Virginia. Illinois. Michigan. Missouri. Arkansas. North Dakota. Nebraska. Oklahoma. Arizona. Oregon. Colorado. Ohio. Utah. New Jersey. Pennsylvania. Tennessee. Massachusetts. Minnesota. New York. Wisconsin. Wisconsin. That's Wisconsin, got it. West Virginia, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Kansas, Mississippi, Indiana, Vermont, Nevada, Washington, North Carolina, California, South Carolina, yields some North Carolina. Got it. We got it. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. Theme songs. First lines. I don't know. We're moving on up to the east side to a blank apartment in the sky. Sex apartment in the sky? What? Pineapple apartment? I want to live in a pineapple apartment, gun apartment, horse apartment, beautiful apartment, blues apartment, clouds apartment. What the heck does that mean? Deluxe door apartment? Mysterious? Predictable, timeable, smile, universe, way, world, manly, life apartment? No, it's not beautiful. Hanging out down. Wait, what? So no one told you blank was gonna be this way. Come and knock on our blank. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Is that one here? There it is. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. That's why there's pineapple. How? This is a story. Now this is a story all about how my life got blank turned upside down. Got blank. Hey baby, I hear the blank calling toss out. Men, 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 men. Man? Men, 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 and men, and men, and men, men, men. No. Gilligan's Island. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of faithful. Going on to South Montgomery. I give up. I give up. Man, I don't know. Oh, this one's the ultimate. Okay. Idaho? I missed it. Montana. Indiana. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. Oklahoma. It's like right here. Got it. South Dakota, North Dakota, South Dakota. New Mexico. Hawaii. Louisiana. Nebraska. It's like here. Wisconsin is like here. Connecticut is like here. Minnesota is like right here. Mississippi is down yonder. New Jersey is over here. Missouri is right here. I just missed it. Minnesota. Why do we have to start with that one? It's over here. California. Texas. New Mexico. Tennessee. Missouri. Montana. Maryland. It's right here. I clicked there. I guess I clicked on Delaware, whatever. Kansas is the worst one to start with. Kansas is the worst. Wisconsin is over here. Rhode Island is here. Alaska is here. Florida is here. Oklahoma is here. Pennsylvania is here. Michigan is here. Arkansas is here. Oh, I just missed it. Alright, guys. You know what? I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do New York. I'm going to skip this. Wait, go back to Louisiana. That's easy. Virginia's here. Nebraska, we're going to skip. California, we're going to go with. Idaho, we're going to go over here. Nebraska is... Nope, we're not doing that. New Mexico's down here. Louisiana's down here. We're not doing that one. Montana's over here. Hawaii's down here. Wisconsin's over here. I clicked there. That's where I clicked. Oh my gosh. New Mexico is here. No, that's where I clicked. I clicked there. Rhode Island's over here. Nebraska, I'm gonna skip. Alabama is over here. Hawaii, Minnesota, Wyoming, we're gonna skip. Maryland is over here. Kansas, we're gonna skip. Rhode Island is over here. Washington is over here. Iowa, we're gonna skip. New Jersey's over here. North Carolina's over here. Vermont's over here. Michigan's over here. Indiana, so we're going to skip. Missouri, we're going to skip. Kentucky, we're going to skip. Nevada, we're going to put here. Ohio, Maine, we're going to put down. Connecticut, we're going to put here. New Hampshire, we're going to put here. New York, we're going to put here. South Carolina, we're going to put here. Yes, I was not born. I was raised in the United States. I'm adopted. GTFO. Pennsylvania is right here. Massachusetts right here. Virginia is right here. Arkansas is, we're going to skip. Wisconsin is right here. New Mexico is down here. West Virginia is right here. Louisiana is right here. Montana is over here. North Carolina. That's not North Carolina. I thought it said North Carolina. South Dakota. Delaware. I'm adopted from South Korea. Utah. We're going to skip for a second. Arizona, we're going to put here. Oregon, we're going to put here. Texas, we're going to put here. Illinois, we're going to put... let's skip for a second. Just for a second. Actually, wait, we can put Illinois here. Alabama, let's put here. Florida, we're going to put here. Mississippi, we're going to put here. Georgia, we're going to put here. Idaho, we're going to put here. Oklahoma, we're going to put here. Nebraska, we're going to put... do I want to put Nebraska down? Skip that for a second. Tennessee, we're going to put... Colorado, put here. California, going to put here. I am very positive it was not North Korea. I can assure you 100% I am not North Korean. Nice try, though. Wyoming is here. Kansas is here. Iowa is here. Indiana is here. Missouri's here. Kentucky's here. Ohio's here. Arkansas is here. Utah's here. Nebraska's here. There we go. Hey, Spaghetti, how you doing? I actually completed the test. I got a 90 out of 100. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. I did pass. I don't actually know what the pass rate is. I would assume it's probably like 75? That's my guess. There's no song request here.